Hello my friends, I hope you are doing well. It is said that a little girl named Maggie always knew that music was her calling. She was hearing the notes in her head even before she touched the keys. Her parents gave her the piano for her 7th birthday, and since that day, she has been spending hours every day practicing and perfecting her skills. The older I get, the more I like music. She began playing in local bands, and soon she was performing at clubs and venues around town. Maggie was on her way to being a star. But then, one day, everything changed. Maggie began to notice that she was having trouble hearing the nuances of her music. At first, I thought it was just an ear infection, but when it persisted, I went to see a specialist. The diagnosis was devastating. Maggie had a degenerative hearing disorder, which meant she was slowly losing her ability to hear. Maggie was sad. She couldn't imagine a life without music, and the thought of not being able to hear her music was hard to bear. I tried to keep playing, but it was hard. The notes sounded muffled and distant, and she found herself making mistakes she hadn't made before. For a while, Maggie bolted with the world. She quits playing music altogether, convinced her dream of becoming a musician is over. But as time went on, she began to realize that she had a choice. She can either give up on her dreams or find a way to persevere. Maggie began experimenting with different instruments, feeling the vibrations and rhythms rather than relying solely on the sound. I learned to read music in a whole new way, feeling the notes as I played them. It wasn't easy, and there were times when she wanted to give up, but Maggie was determined to keep going. As she continued to practice and improve her techniques, Maggie began to create beautiful, haunting melodies that touched the souls of all who heard them. Her music was unlike anything anyone had heard before, and people started to take notice. Soon, Maggie was performing to sold-out audiences, inspiring others to overcome their adversities and find new ways to pursue their passions. Her music has become a beacon of hope for people all over the world, reminding them that even in the darkest of times, there is always a way to persevere. As Maggie continues to make music, she learns to accept her new reality. She knew she wouldn't hear notes the way she used to, but that didn't stop her from creating beautiful music. She discovered a new way to experience sound, and in doing so, redefined what it means to be a musician. Years went by, and Maggie continued to create music, always pushing the boundaries of what was possible. Her legacy lives on, inspiring future generations of musicians to embrace their adversities and find new ways to create beautiful art. In the end, Maggie's story was a reminder that even when life throws us curveballs, we have the strength to keep going. We can choose to give up or keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the journey. And in doing so, we can inspire others to do the same, creating a world where anything is possible if we're willing to try. Please support me by subscribing to the channel and activating the bell button. My friends, I hope you like it. See you soon.